Here's Victoria and Anthony with an AMI This Week shortcut.
Now, if you live in the Regina area, you may be familiar with the city's transit training program that focuses on teaching people in the disability community how to travel independently on their transit system.
The transit travel trainers are people with disabilities themselves, and they were chosen because they can provide a perspective based on their own experiences using the system. Let's meet up with the program organizers and catch a ride on a local bus during one of their training sessions.
One city in Saskatchewan is implementing a unique program that will make navigating the transit system a little easier and offer employment at the same time.
Hello, my name is Mitchell Anderson. I'm one of the City of Regina travel trainers.
Today, Mitchell is guiding participant Jordan Seitz through the transit system.
Before we sit down, I'm just going to point out a few things to you. There's the bus stop buttons over here. There's these poles for your safety as well. So we're going to take our seats.
My name is Lynette Griffin, and I'm the Manager of Paratransit and Accessibility for the City of Regina. We have two types of transit. We have a conventional or a fixed route transit system, and to complement that, we have a paratransit system as well. The paratransit service does not operate on a fixed route system. It goes and does different routes every day and is individualized for the people who are riding. In order to use paratransit, you have to be registered and you have to be restricted in some way from using the conventional transit system.
My name is Michael Lavis, the Executive Director of Creative Options Regina, also known as CORE. Lynette at the city had approached us with this idea of a travel training program, which was, I believe, it sort of was a program that initiated or came out of Ontario. But the difference was that in that other jurisdiction, they were hiring people to become those travel trainers to go out and teach people with disabilities how to use the bus. Where Lynette had this brilliant idea was, why don't we hire people within the disability community to be those trainers?
And trainers like Mitchell take their jobs very seriously.
You can sit wherever you feel comfortable on the bus, and there's different features. There's the yellow pull cords on the bus that tell you when to stop. And if you have trouble reaching them, there's the cords that are along the sides closer to you, or there's these lovely little buttons and these pulls that are also tell you when to stop.
The trainer will teach them how to board the bus and how to exit the bus, and in addition, how to pay their fare, how to obtain a smart card, our card, if that's how they choose to pay for their fare, how to contact the driver if they have any problems or difficulties with their trip, how to signal the driver that they want to get off the bus. As well, what's very important for this program is identifying landmarks, because some of the people who will be trained may not have the ability to read or recognize street signs, so they may be reliant on landmarks in the community to determine where to get on and off the bus.
We're going to be getting off the bus here, and then... All right, now we're at our destination and location.
The intent is to build an understanding and a sense of safety and security in using the conventional transit system, and helping to build awareness of all the accessibility features and investments that the city has made in the transit system over the years, in helping to break down some of that stigma around the transit system.
The feedback we've got so far from the people is that they're really happy with the training that they've received, and the people who are in the program seem to be moving through the different stages successfully. What's interesting is a little offshoot of this program, because we've been advertising it and getting some interest. Those people who are already using both paratransit and conventional transit have been taking it upon themselves to train some of their peers that may not even be in the travel training program, because they're seeing the benefits and are wanting to share that with their friends. So we're also really encouraged that there are likely even more people being trained on the side that are not directly participating in the program, which is really exciting for us.
Now that Mitchell has given Jordan a fully guided transit experience, he says goodbye to his new friend, who is now more equipped and educated on how to use the transit system on his own.